Our topic is inverse trigonometrical function again from class 12th, and now because in previous video I explained about the identities and formulas, but today our topic is new topic. They are related with again the inverse trigonometrical functions, but now here we like the use the concept of trigonometrical functions and how trigonometrical value you substitute in form of the like inverse trigonometrical some questions are given, and then how you simplify or how you write down in the simplest form, that is by which trigonometrical identities trigonometrical ratios you substitute, and then you got the simplest form. So now here we discuss like some specific terms like here. So simplify trigonometrical expressions involving inverse trigonometrical functions, and following substitutions are very useful. So now here we discuss some trigonometrical identities and then their use and their substitutions. Here we listed first, and then with the help of example I also explain about the how you substitute these trigonometrical values, and then how you got the your given trigonometrical inverse trigonometrical function, how you simplify the with the help of these trigonometrical ratios. Okay, so now first here we discuss like you have the first term like a square minus x square in the form of like inverse trigonometry, and then which trigonometry ratios you substitute here. A square minus x square, it means x equal to a sin theta, or you put a cos theta. Not oblique here, you put also the comma like or this value. And then how you use this like a sin theta and a cos theta, because we know the trigonometrical identities here. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Okay, so sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Similarly, cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So there are two forms only, 1 minus sin square, 1 minus cos square. So on behalf of this trigonometrical identities, here we substitute like a equal to x equal to a sin theta or x equal to a cos theta. A square means any any scalar term are given here like 4 minus x square. So in place of x you put 2 here, and then you substitute and you got the solution of this trigonometrical form. Okay, similarly now we have the same condition now here, a square plus x square. A square plus x square, also we know that 1 plus tan square theta, we know that that is sec square theta, and similarly 1 plus cot square theta, that is cosec square theta. Okay, so now we have in one addition, there are two trigonometrical identities from the trigonometry, 1 plus tan square and 1 plus cot square. So both they have the solutions like sec and cosec, because there are two terms and now they are converted into the single term like sec square here, and now you have 1 plus cot square, then you form the like cosec square only. So now two terms, binomial terms you convert into the monomial, and then you simplify your function similarly. Okay, and now but not remember like how you put a theta and a cot theta. Therefore I revise the concept of trigonometrical identities. And now the same concept for third, x square minus a square. Again we have here a x equal to a sec theta and a cosec theta. Why here we use a sec theta and a cosec theta, the same trigonometrical concept, but using this identity. And now like you forward this identity, sec square theta minus 1 equal to tan square theta. And similarly again you use the same concept here, cosec square theta, which is minus 1, and then you have cot square theta. So sec square theta minus 1 and cosec square theta minus 1, you got a single term like tan square and the cot square. So similarly we have the three substitution, they are related with the three trigonometrical identities, and now you got the solution in binomial form into the monomial form, and then you simplify your trigonometrical expression, now you convert into the very simplest form. And now one another formula like you have square root of a plus minus x upon a minus plus x. Then always you substitute x equal to a cos 2 theta. Why this formula here we use? Because we know that only in case of trigonometry, we know the formula for 1 plus cos 2 theta. That is 2 cos square theta. And similarly, if minus sign is here, so 1 minus cos 2 theta equal to 2 sin square theta. Okay, so now again we have two terms, binomial terms, they are converted into the monomial, and then now you have the square root sign. So square root, all values they are form of the square, and square roots are cancelled out. Similarly, one more concept according to the square root sign. One square root here like a square plus minus of x square, a square minus plus of x square, and then again their substitution is no change. In place of x square you substitute a square cos 2 theta, because a square is common, and then again you form the same formula it is converted into the 1 plus cos theta, and it is converted into the 1 minus cos 2 theta. But formula is same, 2 sin cos square theta and 2 sin square theta. So some trigonometrical identities you use here, and then you derive your concept on behalf of this some very simplest form, because now here you have two terms, binomial terms, and after putting trigonometrical ratios your function convert into the monomial form, and then you simplify the given big expression into the small form. Okay, so now one more formula here explained, like sometimes we have 1 plus sine 2 theta also, and so much confusion between this. So I also want to this like you solve 1 plus sine 2 theta. So 1 you put as it is, and we know that formula for the sine 2 theta, that is 2 sine theta and cos theta. Okay, so now here we put the 1 means we know that this is the trigonometrical identities. Here we write down sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So in place of 1 you put sine square plus cos square. So here you put sine square theta plus cos square theta, and 2 sine theta cos theta already here. So now here form the identity, since we know that a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is a plus b of whole square. Since now we have sine theta plus cos theta of whole square, or you write down maybe cos theta plus sine theta of whole square, because we know that a plus b of whole square, which is b plus a of whole square, there is no change between these two terms. So like always you have 1 plus minus sine theta, like same here 1 plus minus sine 2 theta, because same sign you use here and same here, plus minus sine 2 theta. So there is no change, only here you change the sign. If 1 plus minus sine 2 theta, if plus is here, so plus sign you put here, and minus, so you put minus here. Similarly for cos, you use cos and then sine. Then also it is very easy going, because sometimes this type of trigonometrical substitution also you use in the inverse trigonometrical functions. So I think you put first, you prerequisite your knowledge, like according to the 11th class. First you revise all the trigonometrical formula, and then you continue with the like this type of substitutions. First you revise your concept, some trigonometrical identities, you do the practice, and then some substitution, some specific formula that is very useful in trigonometry. In generally too much time we use this formula, 1 plus cos 2 theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta. So especially first you focus on this formula, and now one focus also you, then here you have the convert the half angle, because you have 2 theta here, then it is converted to the theta. So that is important, because sometimes we have 1 plus cos theta. So now its formula is 2 cos square theta by 2, because your angle converted to the half. Similarly same concept are there, maybe 1 plus, maybe 1 minus. So use the concept of double angle converted to the half angles. So these all formulas you revise, and now we have the now this all activity here we explain with the help of example.